Oh no. We messed it up. Alright, do you know what? Let's do the old way. What up, buddy? What we got? Wait, I can hear another shaman. Oh, hello. Got it. Oh no! Don't fall. Yeah, Twitch gave out some extra emote slots, didn't they? And you can do an animated emote now, I believe. They finally like, and you should have follower emotes. Oh, actually, that's still a beta, isn't it? I think potentially, but yeah, there's lots of cool stuff. Twitch are finally looking after affiliates, eh? And it's all rare moment. I think they got fed up with everybody using BTTV and Frankenrider, whatever it's called, FZ. But the only thing I don't get is follower emotes. You can't use them on more than one channel. Like my follower emotes, you can only use them here. When you kind of want to make them universal. So people are like, oh, I'll check out that channel and follow it. Nice, dude. Oh, you got your animated emotes. Yeah, I need to get mine animated. I have one, but it's on BTTV, so. I shall be an emote. Oh. Alright. You think it'll unlock the rest of the map? Right, okay, so we'll do that. That's easier. And then go this way, then go run up here. Kage! Just make sure there's nothing left here. And then this area is fully explored. Looks like I've got it all. Oh, there's a little shore there. Well, I might change my my trademark. Well, I guess my type emote would change as well. I might change my I guess my, I can't think of the word, brand or whatever it is. Not brand. I'm not a brand, but you know what I mean. Like my image. So it's more like me rather than Sid. Oh my god. Obviously I need to commission for that. I just need to get the ideas. Ow! Can't see trees. Trees. Oh, my buddies came to help. No, they'll have to do that. Yo, live stream. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. My day's pretty good. It's been my last few days have been absolutely non-stop. Actually, to be honest, yeah, I've been ran. So when I hit stream, like hit start streams, the first time I kind of stopped all day. It was pretty nuts. I didn't even get to check out any other stream today. I literally went online, hit go live. I thought, you know, I just want to stream. So Yeah, not too bad. I guess I can tell you guys now. I actually applied for another role today as well. Trying to do something different. So, going into learning and development or something. Yeah, so that kind of took a lot of my time up. So I was just kind of like, yeah, trying something nice. Trying something different. I've become... Well, it came out of nowhere. I ended up doing something like... because that's not my job, but I ended up... We had a new platform, system, website go live for our participants, and the training that was delivered to us was so bad that no one could really knew what it was about. And I played around for 15 minutes and learned and understood it, and then I just ended up re-delivering it. So yo, Zach, yeah, and during the start of the week I was really sick as well again, but it was just like a one-off kind of after all the effect as well. But I'm doing better now, thanks Zach. I appreciate the messages, by the way, as well. In fact, I think Solid was messaging me as well, because he was worried, but I didn't get a chance to reply. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. It's just been a bit of a busy week, so it's good to be back in a way, almost, and relax. Playing some stream, finishing up Ghost.
Ikiの海賊はすべて知ったと思っていた。頭は誰かね。
Missed you guys.
仲間はいない。名はジンだ。
私は椿。馬鎧の占領
Hope you're all having a great Friday. I'm looking forward to the weekend as well.
折やしく馬鎧はない。
司祭は知らぬが、船座の津の近くで馬鎧の伝承を語る者がいるそうだ。
そうか、聞いてみよう。
道すがら、堺家の旗を探してみるとよい。
Good to hear his live stream.
雨風にさらされて、色は抜け落ちたがね。今や侍が戦に敗れた地の印にされている。
That's completely rude.
の戦に先進すべき時だ。
なるほど、仰せの通りだが、あいにく忙しい。代わりに集めてくれぬか、染色を試したい。もちろん礼はしよう。まず馬鎧を手に入れなさい。
I'll react after the scene.
船座の津へ行ってみる。
Is this a quest?
また必ず寄ろう。
I just started talking to this person and I'm in a quest. Who are you, buddy? Oh. Yo, Trev, thank you for the gifted sub to live stream as well. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate the gifted sub. Enjoy your emotes live stream. And welcome to the crew. Man, I haven't done any of that for subbing in ages. I love Sid's thing. Da, 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 da. Right, okay, so what was the point of that conversation? I feel like I missed the point of that conversation. I thought it was like a rumor conversation, but I got distracted by chat. I've realised when I play a lot of games, I'm not paying too much attention to the game anymore, and I'm too busy paying attention to you guys. Cause it's just memes in it. Well, thanks again for the gift sub and the resub earlier on as well. Right, so do I go and do this now? Just where I can go, boom, and then we are ready to. Yeah, we'll go do this. We'll go up here. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. So if I go from... Where was the quest? I swear she gave me a second quest. Huh? Track. Oh, there? Okay, sure. No. Emotes! I got loads of slots now. I need to get some emotes made. But before that, I've got some videos to make. I've been writing down some cool ideas. I also got an incoming rant that I'm going to do. I was going to make a whole video, but I might do it live. Because state of games, man. The state of. I've got to ask the question. Has anyone looked at First Soldier? Has anyone looked at First Soldier? Has anyone looked at First Soldier? Has anyone looked at that? I won't do it yet. Maybe like after Ghost. Yeah, a bit of a rant. I'm just saying. It looks bad. It looks so bad. I said they should have done a PC or like a console release, and it would have done better. And it just... Okay, I won't spoil anything, but there is like skins of Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith and stuff like that. Obviously, you can buy, because it's basically Final Fantasy VII Fortnite. It's just Fortnite with a Final Fantasy skin, right? But they look terrible. So they're taking the remake well, but they didn't just take the models from the remake or something. I get that it's a mobile game, by the way, but they just look so bad, and it's just like... So yeah, it's just a filler game for just making a bit of money. But I feel like it just doesn't make sense. Square have released a Battle Royale game, or Final Fantasy Battle Royale game, 2 years after it was meta. Like, they've done this 2 years ago when everybody was like, oh, which Battle Royale game should I get? When it was like, oh, Fortnite, PUBG, Warzone, Apex. You know, now everyone's kind of already picked their Battle Royale if they're still playing it and not interested in a new one. Anyone who releases a new Battle Royale game at this point, it's not going to do very well. And so when all of the main ones have already been, like, everyone's picked their area. If it's Valorant, Apex, Warzone, PUBG, if you still count that as a decent one, Fortnite. I feel like I'm forgetting one more. But, like, they're, like, the main 5, and you're going to be in one of them games, and that's it. You're not going to really play more than one of them. So, yeah, it just sticks a bit. Just doesn't make... Square are always behind. I feel like they're always behind. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? What's going on here? Why does he look like he wants to fight? Go on in. Anyway, that was the mini rant version of what I want to do. I wanted to make kind of a video about it, but just kind of more of the state of games. But going off that point of why they're making, you know... And the thing that annoys me about Square the most these days is they just put the word Final Fantasy in front of the game and think, oh, it's just going to sell. So it's very deceptive. They put Final Fantasy VII First Soldier and they think it's going to sell because they put Final Fantasy in front of it. And it's just, they're not. They could just release they could have just released a Battle Royale game. It didn't have to be Final Fantasy VII. It didn't. But it's the only way to make it sold. And putting it on a mobile only is really restricting yourself in the climate where every single other Battle Royale game pretty much is unavailable on every platform. It just doesn't make any sense. But the thing that annoys about the deception as well is like Stranger of Paradise that's coming out in March. By the way, I can't wait to play it. I'm really looking forward to it. But it's not a Final Fantasy game. But they called it Final Fantasy Origins. Now, here's what my opinion of it is. Well, it's basically it. Is Team Ninja and Koei Tecmo made Nioh, which is a Souls game, right? And which is fine, you know, and it's a really, really good game. I love Nioh. Nioh's a really, really good game. So Stranger of Paradise is a Nioh game, effectively, but with a Final Fantasy skin written by a Final Fantasy creator, which sounds exciting, right? But Square, like, if you want our characters, like Garland and stuff like, because it's a good premise to use Garland in Final Fantasy 1 world, we want to be the first name that pops up, so that's why on the trailer it goes Square, Team Ninja, then Koei Tecmo. And I like all three of these companies. That's what annoys. That's why I know I'm going to love them. But then they called it Final Fantasy Origins, Stranger of Paradise. It's just like, you don't need so many words in it. And putting Final Fantasy in it, a lot of people who just want a casual Final Fantasy experience will get the game and be stuck on level 1. And I fear, they're you know, it's the casual marketplace that I worry for. Because I feel like they're just going to rant about it and be like, I'm not happy with the game because it's not what I want, what they wanted from a Final Fantasy game. And I'm just like, oh, hang on a minute. That's because they're branding as a Final Fantasy game. It didn't need to be called Final Fantasy. It was just unnecessary, and that's more how I feel about it. I think it could have been done better. That being said, I really can't wait to play Stranger of Paradise. It does look really cool. And I like Nioh was a really fun game for me because it was like, I found it more interesting than Dark Souls because it wasn't so dark and didn't, you know, it was like, the character design's really good, especially with the square skin on it, you know. If Dark Souls made a battle royale, oh man, well, there kind of is a game like that. It's called Naraka or something. I think it's only available on Steam at the moment. But apparently it's eventually going to come out on console. Naraka or something. It's actually really good. Basically, it's a battle royale game, but it's like this. Like, imagine like Ghost of Tsushima or something, but like battle royale. Like, I've watched it being played, and it looks so much fun. When it gets a console release, I'll play it and show it off. It looks like a really fun battle royale game. Okay. Oh, that wasn't even what I was looking for. More than that. There's no story in what? Naraka, the one I'm talking about now, or Final Fantasy Origins. Naraka, I don't think there's a story, no. It's just kind of battle royale. You just play. You're just in a team full of people. But then, like, a dragon pops out the sky, and you have to survive that and stuff like that. It's so cool. I was just like, holy cow. I don't think there is a campaign. I haven't looked, but they'll try to add some form of story or lore to it. But that's only because they're trying to attach the people that want it. I thought he was shooting me. That's only how they just trap people in the thing. I don't think it'll have anything to do with the actual... You don't need to play First Soldier to know about the Cloud storyline. It won't have any effect to it. Don't get me wrong, I love world building Final Fantasy VII World, but it didn't have to be a battle royale game and only on a mobile. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, I just would have preferred like an action RPG or something, or something like this, but like, you know, I don't know. I'm not against them trying something new, but it's not new what they're trying to do. It's just they made something that's behind the times on meta. And it's just like, I just feel like they're doing it because that's what they think everybody wants now. And they don't. Nobody wants it anymore. Battle Royale games are just meant to be pure fun, multiplayer, you know. But when I read like things like, I watched literally 2 minutes of it to be fair because I was just caught it in the background. But I just saw the interface and you log in and it's like, literally, I didn't mean to do this. Literally Fortnite. And then it just didn't look very nice. It did not look very nice. And if you're going to take the game like the remake, you need it to look half decent. Which is why I think it should have been given a platform release. Because a platform release would have given it a chance. You kind of, I would say you're restricted to mobile, but there's some really good looking mobile games out there. So I do wonder why it looks so bad, in my opinion. I'm not saying it's probably a terrible experience, and it probably is a bit of mindless fun for about 10 minutes. Like, you could play it for a day and probably have a lot of fun with it, but because I do like a good multiplayer game, guys. Like, you know, sometimes you just want to like get online and just have random fights, like have a good old FPS day. But I pick up my sword and you pick up yours. I just feel like they've used the name Final Fantasy unnecessarily. I'm all for making like new games and stuff like, or expanding universes, but anyway, that isn't my rant. Anyway, that's not the rant video that I was going to talk about. Mine's about remasters and remakes. Like you said, I mentioned it earlier on, but I'll now ask there's a few more people here. Has anyone tried Deathloop yet? Because it's 50% off in the store, and I was like, that's pretty good. A pretty good opportunity to try it out. For it being such a new game, I wonder if anyone knew what it was like. What it's like Metal Gear Solid 5 online. That's online. Saying that, I should take Solid's advice and actually start playing Metal Gear Solid 5 at some point. I still haven't played it. Yeah, the most of the assets of the original game, so development cost is at a minimum. You just milk it, move on. Yeah, I think they're just milking it like as another thing, but they sell it to you in the fact that, oh, it's gonna be lore, guys, and it's like, it's not lore, because it really messes with the people who really theory craft and fact finds, and you know, there's loads of people like theory crafters out there, and they come up with some really good theories. Some of them are a bit, you know, the Final Fantasy X one, for example. But like, it's just like they'll look into that, play that whole game for a bit of lore, and I'm just like, you know, because some people just love the story, you know, and it's the casual gamer marketplace that I think, because someone who just wants to know about Final Fantasy VII storyline isn't going to want to play a battle royale game. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not for them. But they could always just do like what Kingdom did with Kingdom Hearts and make like, here's a video recap of everything you missed from this game. For the small price of £12.99. When it was, when you had to pay for it. Right. Right, I'm a bit lost. Where am I? What are we doing? I just want to cross. Let me through. Can I die if I do? Yeah, I can die. I love the colour of the trees. How do I always end up talking about Final Fantasy when I'm playing Ghost? When I was just watching it just for Ghost, I'm really sorry. Well, I can't help it. I've been thinking about this for a while and I just couldn't wait to sit down, open stream and start talking about this stuff. When I make a video and reuse the same tactics, I feel they're really cheap. Well, pounds is the UK, just like saying dollars. It's like me get that line. As me saying I don't understand dollars. do you get what I mean? Like, what's a dollar or a daler? Yeah, okay. Here we go. Metric precision. We weigh in stone over here. Which is interesting because pound. What we got going on here then? Oh, we've got another one of these flashbacks. I like these flashbacks. These are really cool. This is a really good direction. When they make the second game, or if they do a second game, this is a really good direction that they're going. They've made it. Sorry, I'll stop in a minute. But I hope they keep this stuff in like future games if they develop more games. It's very, very unique, very cool. This is all optional. This yeah, quid is the same thing. Quid is just the lazy way to say, it's for £5. That's like, so when we say quid, it's like when Americans say bucks. That's like, you know, it's just another way of saying it, I guess. It's like $10. And that feels weird to me. I'm like, dollars is fine, but when I'm bucks, I'm like, huh? Why is it bucks? But, yeah. Quid is just basically bucks. Another way of saying our currency. Just too American. Don't worry, I tend to, when I'm on stream, I'll say dollars because I know, you know, a lot of people are predominantly from America. Anyway, so it's a lot of quids. Wait, there's a reason? There's a reason why it's called bucks, really? What's that? I never knew that.
Ikiに残って父上が治めるのですか？残らん。近江と戦場が我が家だ。お前はここを治めたいのか？以前はそのように望みましたが、今は戦場で生を感じます。堺の地だ。なぜです？管轄は志村殿が得手とすること。大風の来光のごとく、大山の雪崩のごとく。それが堺の強者だ。それが堺。かつてお前は弱く臆病だと思っていたが、同じ時を過ごして悟った。堺殿、
ご無礼を。しかし早馬から知らせが。
Dude, we're having a moment. Can you not ruin, please?
行かねば。支度を済ませろ。
Oh well.
今日はわしに続け。お前を守る。
Is that the last conversation we had with him? Imagine.
俺と同じ時を過ごして。
What? How did I guess that? But I thought his dad died back in the Tsushima. Let me just catch up. Goes back to the barter days with Native Americans, like back in the day value. Oh, buck used to be currency. Oh really? Oh, obviously I thought of the animal buck, you know, but that's really cool. Because that's what I always think. When someone says bucks, I think of the animal, and I'm just like, That's really, so it used to be the currency. That's really cool. That's the that's the thing. Like before notes created, people traded. So why was it called dollars? Who thought? What should we name our money? Not that I could say this for any country, but who is the person who thought we're gonna name our money dollars? Why don't you just call it money? What? They're just calling it gold. Like, hold on, let me catch up with the settlers. Imagine a $10 bill is worth $10. What is toad? Like animal used to tame. Great thing. Oh, okay. You just made. Okay, it's just speculation. Although, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You almost had me there, and I was just like, wait a minute. I don't know. I don't know. I want to Google it now. Where did quid come from? Quid is a slang expression from the British pound sterling or British, which is the currency. A quid equals 100 pence. Believed to come from the Latin phrase quid pro quo, which translates into something for something. That's where quid apparently got picked up from. Or Quidditch. Anyway, moving on. Call it rupees. No, well, rupees were India? I swear there's a currency that uses rupees already. Oh, no, I'm not referring to Zelda. I swear there's definitely a country that uses something called rupees. I might be wrong when I said India, but I'm sure there is a country that uses rupees, or used to use it at least, to call it rupees. Oh, you stupid bird! Where do you want to take me? Left, right, up, down? Oh my god. There's a haiku. Yeah, India and Oman. Yeah, I thought I was right then. I don't like guessing things online, just in case I say something and it can get someone angry. Right. Russia has rubbles. Rubbles. Hey, you got some rubble? Yo, I traded some rubble for that dirt. I don't really pay any attention to the haikus anymore.
水踊り敵岩尾に砕かれし流れも人も落つことはなし
I do feel like this game got robbed of a Game of the Year Awards title. I haven't played Last of Us at all. I'm not saying it's a bad game because I can't really comment on it, but I do know. I feel like it's one of those games that's a bit overrated potentially, but it could just be hype that did that. But this game is a masterpiece because it's all original. You know, well, okay, it's not original because a lot of Horizon Zero Dawn things, but it's very. It's not like every other single game out there, you know. Like, there's no, I never get bored of this game until you do everything, you know, and I'm probably not gonna play it, but it was good. Okay, well, I haven't even played 1 yet, to be fair, so I should really get around to doing that sometime. But I don't know, I just never really got that interested in it, you know. But I know the story's really good. Like, I think it's just a story. I think the story is when you have a game where the story can carry itself and it could be a TV show or a film itself. So Horizon Zero Dawn could have been a Netflix show and it still would have been top of the list to watch. It could have been a film and it would have, well, I wouldn't make it one film, but you get my point, it would have been up there. If they make a Horizon Zero Dawn film one day, I would not be surprised. There is talks about this being a film. I swear they're saying Ghost of Tsushima is going to be a film as well. I remember someone saying it to me when I was doing my original playthrough of this game. But again, this is another thing where they, because the story is so, there's so much to the story, they could make a Netflix show out of this and it would work. And Last of Us is probably the same. But then again, probably the closest thing to Last of Us is The Waking Dead, but not in a, but Last of Us probably got a better storyline. Yeah, I have seen The Last of Us is going to be a TV show. Because I've seen who was rumoured to be cast for it. They're making a lot of TV shows or films now from games. But they're picking good games, like Uncharted. And it's like, but they cast like good, they're making it look good. And I think it might actually be good. Because Tom Holland and stuff. I don't think it's just Tom Holland. I think it's just, I think they probably potentially put the right people in. If you take like the original Doom movie, you know, some people say they like it, it's a lot of fun. It's got nothing to do with Doom, and it's just like, you know, so maybe there is a universe where TV shows and films, movies are good. Make it. That being said, I don't want to move everything because it is just going back to my point where they're just milking money out of something that did really well. You know, this goes back into my whole remakes and remasters thing that I'm going to talk about very soon. Because it's all about... Wait, stream, pause. What's going on? Okay, we're good. We're good? My OBS froze. You all good? Pause champ? Kappa 123, can you hear me? I'm not dropping frames. I'm not dropping frames. Am I okay? Believe it or not, it's not my computer. I want my own pause champ as well for any minute. No, my computer disk usage has gone up again. Oh, don't. I'm going to turn it off. I don't want to look at it. Right. But they're making movies and, like, TV shows just to milk the franchise even more than it needs to be. And it's just like, why? Just have something original out there, please. Which is what I like this about this. It was original. Yeah, Windows. Am I right? Windows Tech W. Please, stream, hold together. Computer, hold it together. The last Ghost of Tsushima stream, I muted the flipping game sound, so we don't need any issues, you know. I unironically muted it. Oh? Oh, okay. Wait, is there anything? Yeah, Bloodborne wouldn't really make it. It's like, that's like saying make Dark Souls a film. It wouldn't really work because I never finished Bloodborne, to be fair. I did play it. Not that I didn't enjoy it. It's just one of those. Just the timing of starting it. But I don't know how intense it has to have a really good storyline. If it's got a good storyline, like The Witcher did really well from what I know. In terms of in the market, you know, as a TV show adaptation of a game. The Witcher apparently did really well. to the fact that they're making a second season. So I remember watching one cutscene. I wasn't sure if it was a trailer before the first season came out, but it actually looked pretty good, and he looked like the character, and I was like, oh, this isn't like a bad interpretation of it. Oh no, love now, Eagle, now is not the time, please. Die. Hey, where you going? I figured it would, because that's a game. Hold on.
叔父上にご子息が生まれたら私
ユ
は捨
ーザー
てられますか。
思い違いをするな。わしは生涯続くこの道をお前と歩んでゆくぞ。何があろうと。
The thing is, with the Bloodborne story hold itself as a story.
幻惑わされるな。
Alright, buddy. This guy's like screaming help, and I'm just like, ugh, my head.
待たせてしまったな。
Would Bloodborne uphold as a story by itself, though, in a TV show? Like, the premise of Bloodborne and why people play it is because it's a game. It's a good game. It's a game that challenges you, yeah? It's like Dark Souls. You don't play Dark Souls for story. You play a game like Bloodborne and Dark Souls because it's almost like an endurance game, or a, you know, how can you handle a hard mode game, you know. That's the biggest selling point of that kind of game. Same way Elden Ring will be that, you know, it's a game that's made for hardcore gamers, in my opinion. You don't get a casual gamer playing games like Elden Ring and stuff. So, would it be enough? That being said, Elden Ring does look good. It looks like, it looks like a bit like a Skyrim slash Dark Souls. Like, I was just like, because the open world, I don't know if you checked out what Elden Ring looks like in a minute, but it looks really good. Like, the world map looks so good. I was actually really impressed. And I thought it was going to be one of those games that's going to be the hype of the moment, but it does look good. No, I'm not saying there isn't. It's, but, you know, there's lore in every big story kind of thing. Didn't they make a second Bloodborne, or they were going to? Am I just... Why do I feel like that's a conversation I've had before? No, there's definitely not a second Bloodborne game. I swear there was going to be. Or people have been saying that for ages, hoping for a second one. Just like, you know, people want Half-Life 3 and stuff.
この景色見た覚えがある。
Is this another flashback? Yeah, Elden Ring does look good. The only thing is I'm not really going to be playing it when it comes out. Because they delayed the game. My plan was to do that in January, Horizon in February, and then Stranger Paradise in March. But because that's 3 brand new expensive, you know, it's just I have to kind of like space them out. But there's going to be nothing else for the rest of the year anyway, so might as well just play them games, space them out for the whole year. Oh, Sekiro I've yet to play yet, and I heard it's really good. What is this? But being that I love Neo, I know that I'm going to like Sekiro. But then I also heard that this game could potentially be on a level of Sekiro if you play it on the hardest difficulty. This is kind of like... it has its own... You can play it casually. So this game, I guess, is an example of a game you can play casually or in hard mode. Because ultra difficult in here is apparently like harder than Dark Souls. Like anyone who's suggested it has said oof to me. So.
この家は父上が模した海賊の隠れ家。 ようやく思い出した。
直ちにここから立ち去れ。そなたのことを覚えておる。そなたが来て以来、この地は死んだままだぞ。果たしていかほどの菊草をその手で模し尽くしたのであろうな。答えてみよ。
俺も知りたいほどだ。
Hold your fruit.
二度と息を傷つけはせぬ。
ならばされ。さすれば菊草も不安なくよみがえろう。
猛虎は人の命も草の葉も容赦なく刈り取る。この地を奴らに踏み荒らしはさせん。俺が守ってみせよう。
そなたがあらずばよみがえるのだ。なれど言うとも聞くまじか。来い。
Difficulty wise, I think I've changed it here anyway. There's a lethal mode. Lethal mode is basically one shot, one kill. Didn't actually change it. I'm up for like a chill one, not a gamer mode. So yeah, I've just always I never changed it because I was always going to come back and do a hard mode run of the New Game Plus, but I never really got around to it. I just want to play for story stuff now. As you all know, I do like to do my own challenge games and things. But yeah, I'll probably come back and do Lethal one day. You know, when I haven't got a list of games to get through. I'm sure it'll be fun for the stream.
どこだ。瞬く間に隠れた。
Why did you just shout hello, you donut?
足跡がない。
Oh, I see. Oh, there. Although if you can just parry everything, I don't think lethal mode would be any more dangerous than normal. Because you can just parry everything in this game. Apart from that. Whoa, dude! What is this move? This new. But then you just use your kunai and win the game anyway. That was a monk W.
では聞け。こたびはこの地を守った。借りは返せただろうか。
Is this even a quest? I don't know what's going on. Sorry, buddy. I need the result. Do I go back? Is there anybody here? If I manage to heal, so must I land. Yeah. Alright. That wasn't even marked on the map. So many cool extra hidden things in this game. Right, so this whole area has been marked and checked out. So we just have one area to check out, which is all up here. Here, and then here. So just finishing off these parts of the map. Then we'll take Fort Sakai. I think we can take Fort Sakai. Or is that the main... That might be the main game. That might not let me do it. There's only one way to find out. But before all that, it's time to fill up my tea. So, I will leave you with some tunes. And I will be back. There is no... you can get it. Oh, cool. If I just want to chill, you just gotta go. Now back with some more Ghost of Tsushima. Limit Break, thank you so much for the host. Hope you're doing well today. Let's continue up to the north. The north, always remember. Yeah, I'm back with my tea. My tea. And back to my goddamn tea. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm glad you like the emote. I'm actually now that I can do an animated emote, I'm gonna get it refined a bit and have it start the other way and then turn around and run away. Just like the cacti would in the game. Like that'd be a really cool way of doing it. Yo, Barnabas, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. How do you get the cacti emote? You have to follow. It's just a follow emote. No, I do have someone who's trying to animate it for me, but she's really busy right now, so I don't know. She hasn't got time. Like, I've got like a list of things, but there is someone I know. Are you looking for someone who can do emotes and stuff, or like in general? Because I know someone who I can link you to someone who can commission for you. Well, I can do some photoshopping in it, but I'm not very good at it. I'm really not that good at it. I just think of the idea and I'm like, yeah, this is what I want. So if you want a recommendation of someone, like Nyla makes my emotes, most of my emotes, but some of my stuff is also created by Not Ben. He's really good. He's really good animator and stuff. Like my overlays and stuff, and the T emote and the hype emote with Ben. Yeah, I do recommend Not Ben. It's very good. Yeah, do you like my mug? I don't know why everyone keeps they recognise it from, but I have no idea where they get it from. Defu merch. That should be an emote. Where is he? Right. So it did. Hang on a minute. Oh, okay. There's another 2 islands. What? Wait a minute. I don't know if I've been there. Really? You don't get them on if you're on mobile, I don't know if you have it on iPhone. Welcome back, RJP. But if you just use your browser on your phone and then load into Twitch, you'll get the same interface you would as if you were on a desktop. Although I thought they were improving the mobile app now, so it's exactly the same. Oh God! Don't do it. That is not worth it. Wait a minute. Timber. Are we ready? Yeah, the mobile app is terrible. Oh, improving. Yeah, I don't reckon. I always use the browser rather than the app. Simba! No scream? Dude, do you just spell from up there? Dude, like, I'll be like, ah! Yeet indeed. Yeah, I'd load up your browser, you get a better experience, you get basically the same stuff as if you were open on a computer. And the mobile app is a scam because they actually charge you more for like gift subs and stuff. I don't know why, how they think that's acceptable, but yeah, they do. I think they do. I don't necessarily stop that now. Basically, none of the token garbage is there. Where does the yeet come from? I don't actually know. It's just universally used as a yeet. Yeah, I've always wondered. I recognise it, but I can't tell where it's from.
Hello there.
Do you get more of a delay on the app than you do on the browser? Have I been here? I mean, the map part of it is unlocked, but I don't remember any of this. Must have been a quest, right? Also, this isn't what... I love the fact there's literally no loading. Look at that, it just straight up spawned me where I needed to be. Yo, C-Mark, thank you for the host. Hope you're doing well this evening. Hope you're having a good Friday. Welcome, welcome. I love that A emote. It's so perfect. It's so you. Like, hey. When you go and you join in. Okay, so we want to go north. That's what I was trying to do the first time. Oh, it's all good. I appreciate the alert, Barnabas. Don't you worry. I appreciate the people who like my channel as much as those who chat. Don't you worry. No. Honest, don't feel like you have to engage with chat. There's plenty of people who lurk and listen to, you know, I lurk a lot of channels too. I lurk a lot of channels just as a background, and I giggle as much as well and laugh at it. Don't necessarily have to chat, but I appreciate being in on the net. Don't you worry. As long as you're enjoying the stream, that's all I care about. One way or another, I'll play. My gameplay is usually hilarious because I usually die. So in any game, wait till I get to the Celeste bit later on. You'll be like, this guy. Watch me get frustrated in one room for ages. That being said, we're gonna beat Intermediate Lobby today. It's happening. By the way, C-Mark, how's your Mega Man run coming along now? Did you? I know you were really close to a PB. Remember you saying you were really close to a PB. Have you achieved said PB? Or goal rather. What is Brit? What is special? I don't know how to get there, and I'm just gonna go up through. I'm gonna go to Thunderhead Cliffs first and see how to get back. Maybe it's like one of those. Come back here when you activate the story mission. Gonna lurk and work, but I'll be right back. Oh, I know. Thanks for the alert, Seema. I was just trying to get. I don't even know where it was I was trying to get to. You know, sometimes you're just staring at a map and it's just not helping. I will pull this car around. I will turn around. Oh, see that? I just need to use bridges. Series of bridges. Alright, guys, don't mind me. Don't mind me. How did they not? Okay, sure. How did they not like want to start fighting me? I literally walked up to them. They were like, "Yeah, alright, buddy." Afternoon. It's like that whole. It's like playing Red Dead Redemption. It's just like afternoon, and then they're like, "Why are you talking to me?" And then they're like, they keep looking at you, and then if you don't do anything, they shoot you. I never understood that in Red Dead. Okay. So, walk in here, go up here. I found where I'm trying to get to. Is there anything actually here though? Kagero! Ah, Vexen. Didn't I call Ansem Vexen in the end of the last Kingdom Hearts episode? Or I said it afterwards. I think I was really tired and I was trying to play Celeste and I was like... And I called Ansem Vexen. Sleeping less than 7 hours each night reduce your life expectancy. About that. But I like to have some of my own time before working the next day. Wait, I heard the bird, but... Because the bird is the word. Hello. Look what I found. Wait, there was a bird over it. That's such a fun move. Now regenerated to 2 resolve. What? I didn't read that in time. It went too quickly. Holy cow, I couldn't sleep as a kid, now I can't. And the 4 to 6 hours a night. You know what? The thing is, it's like, I'll stay up all night. The only time I want to sleep is when I know I have to wake up. Does anyone else, like, feel that's the thing? You know, like, if say you have a day off and you like, oh my god, I can have a lay-in tomorrow. And then you wake up super early. But the days that you're supposed to wake up early, you're like, I just want to go. So I just, you know, you could easily fall back to sleep and not wake up. You know, because am I the only one that has it happen? Like, all the time, I'm just like, when a day like I go, tomorrow, I'm in my head, I'm like, I go lay in, I'll play all night on the video, I can stream all night, don't have to worry about the next morning. And then I'll be up like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. Or at least I'll wake up and then my sleep is interrupted. And then I'm like lazy, super lazy, doing nothing. And I feel like then I've wasted half a day. So, no, I don't sleep much. But I'm sleeping slightly better than I was before. The other night, I went to bed at 1 AM. That was early for me. I was like, pfft. Well, I say I went to sleep at 1 AM. But then I got super addicted to this mobile game recently. So I just was like, and I don't usually play mobile games. I was just like, oh, okay. Selective willpower. Yeah, possibly. It's just like, it's convenient. And oh, I can have a lay-in and then suddenly like, no. Well, it's a mobile game that always has an auto mode. So I can kind of just set my characters up and they'll do the thing.